Take a look at the chair in the center of the room. Ladies and gentlemen, that chair is a national treasure. That is the very chair that was used by His Excellency George Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, in your opinion, would you say that this is a very small room? Yeah. Take a look at the chair in the center of the room. Ladies and gentlemen, that chair is a national treasure. That is the very chair that was used by His Excellency George Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, in your opinion, would you say that this is a very small room? Yeah. Imagine accommodating in this space roughly between 35 and as many as 45 delegates. For every delegate who were relaxed and comfortable about expressing their views and their ideas, they met in secret. That required viewing both the windows as well as the doors closed. There was no press coverage allowed in this room back in 1787. What time of the year were they meeting in this room with those windows and doors closed? Summertime, yes. So imagine working here from May until September, the hottest time of the year, with the windows and the doors closed. Do you have any idea what they were doing in this room with those windows and doors closed? They did a lot of sweating. This sweating took place here. Did they get along famously? What are they doing here? Lots of arguing, lots of debate took place. You almost walked out of the room a couple of times. This may look surprising. While meeting here, they also made extraordinary compromises. They agreed to form the three branches of government, each with their equal checks and powers. While meeting here, they took the best idea from the large states and the best idea from the small states, and they compromised with making it two houses in the legislature. And while meeting here, they also made the compromises over the powers and the functions of the U.S. president. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think about it, as they were talking about the president, who were these men also facing while they were talking about the president? Anybody special? Themselves. So obviously, they formed the office of the president. They formed the office with Washington in mind to be the first idea. They won't be office with the idea of Washington to be our first president. Folks, do you imagine looking out of those windows as the founders did, and being able to look into the future, knowing that in the future that America will evolve and change, and that with the future, the opinions about ideas will also change. Therefore, by anticipating this, they also shape the Constitution to also reflect those coming changes. And what was that process called, where we make changes to the Constitution? Process. So because we can amend the Constitution, we continue to grow as a people. The Constitution can also reflect those changes. Folks, I promise to stop yakking at you. Before I stop yakking, I just wanted to ask, what was Benjamin Franklin staring at on the back of George Washington's chair? Yes, there was a carving of a sun on the tip of Washington's chair. Let me show you a close-up. In fact, it is a carving of a half sun. Well, we are told that as they were trying to form a constitution, that Dr. Franklin looked at that sun above Washington's head and he questioned whether the sun on the chair, or for that matter, whether the nation would represent a rising or a setting sun. When these men cooperate and form a constitution. Franklin tells us that it wasn't until they agreed to adopt the constitution that he at last had the happiness to know that this can explain to them that today, after 228 years, what are we still being governed by? Same Constitution. So we are a young nation, but we also have one of the oldest, if not the oldest, of the written constitutions in place today. We the people. Well, I wanted to thank you for braving the cold to come out today to visit Independence Hall. We'll be happy to answer questions, and in case you weren't aware of this, after you finish your visit with us, you're also welcome to go next door to the West Wing. We have a display of original documents, which you can view at your own leisure.
Okay.